some nameless knot in its most dark eclipse. Am I not fit to endure this? Girded about the paps with a golden girdle of glory, dost thou wait me thy slave away, as a wolf lurks for a straight white lamb? The chain of the star snaps, and the deep of night is hoary. There whose mouth is a flame with a seven-edged sword proceeding. Come, I am writhing with despair, like a snake taken in a snare. Mourning thy mystical name till my tongue is torn and bleeding. Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion? Yeah, thou art I, the deed awakes, thy lightning strikes, thy thunder breaks, wild as the bride that wails in the bridegroom's bloom pavilion. As the night pales in the dawn's pearl pure pavilion, I wait for thee with my dove's breast, shuddering at God, its bitter guest. Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion? Am I not always stripped of the deeds and thoughts that obscure thee? I wait for thee, my soul distraught, with aching for some nameless knot. Into the dark and crypt, am I not fit to endure thee? Girded by the props with a golden girdle of glory, dost thou wait me thy slave who am as a wolf looks for a straight white lamb? The chain of the star snaps, and the deep of night is hoary. Thou whose mouth is a flame Vision of flushed faces, shining limbs, the madness of the music that entrances, all life in its delirium of dances. The white world glitters in the void and swims through the infinite seas of transcendental trances. Yeah, all the hoarded seed of all my fancies bursts in a shower of suns. The wine cup brims and bubbles over. I drink deep hymns of sorceries, of spells, of necromancies. And all my spirit shudders to the dims. My sight, these girls and their alluring glances, their eyes that burn like dawn's lascivious lances, walking all earth to love, life skims. The cream of joy, if God could see what man sees. Intoxicating melodies, mountain lenses. I see him leave the saffron expanses, the choir serene and the celestial air, to swoon into their sacramental hair. Vision of flushed faces, shining limbs, the madness of the music that entrances, all life in its delirium of dances. The wide world glitters in the void and swims through the infinite sea. Transcendental trances, yeah, all the hoarded seed of all my fancies burst in a shower of suns. The wine cup brims and bubbles over. I drink deep of sorceries, of spells, of necromancies, and all my spirit shudders to bedins. My sight, these girls and their alluring glances, their eyes that burn like dawn's lascivious lances. All earth to love, life's gifts. The cream of joy, if God could see what man sees. I see him leave the saffron expanses, the choir serene and celestial air, to swoon into their sacramental hair. black night, beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Cordia, swooning my soul out into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skin's the tune. Oh, got right rhythm, sing the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius clouds, death had me down to his black heart and football on my breath, so that we seemed the stillness, whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
For in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail him all.
On the black night, beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Cordia, swooning my soul out into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins are tuned. Oh, got right rhythm, sing the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius glass, death had me down to his black heart and fed up on my breath, so that we seemed the stillness, whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
For in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail him all. On the black night, beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Claudia, swooning my soul out into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins are tuned. All our right rhythm, seem the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius class, death had me down to his black heart and fed up on my breath, so that we seemed the
Stillness, whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
for in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail him all.
Of death worms crawling on a corpse float.
With life that takes its thirst, only from things accursed. Closer than Claudius, 'cause death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed as stillness, whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars. A crown of stars, for in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail them all. Black night beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Cordia.
Swooning my soul out into a red throne, so that the glimmer of our skins, the tune.
Oh, your bright rhythm sing the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse float.
With life that takes its thirst, only from things accursed. Closer than Claudius' class, death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed as stillness, whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars. A crown of stars, for in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail them all.
the sun. In her I died, a sterile shoot of nightshade in confirm the chrism rose to rule. Anointing loves, asperging tears, in sanctifying man is so infinitely small, and all these stars determinate, maker and molder of them all. Man is so infinitely great. As night has stars, more rare than ships, in ocean faint from pole to pole. So all the wonder of her lips hints her navigable soul. Such a light she gives as guide my bark, but I am swallowed in the swell of her heart's ocean, sagely dark, that holds my heaven and holds my hell. personality. Love of my life, God grant the years, come from the prison walls to anointing loves, asperging tears, in sanctifying solitude. Man is so infinitely small. In all these stars determinate, maker and molder of them all. Man is so infinitely great. Burning like brilliance, mine own. Oh, beautiful and barbarous, seductive as a serpent is, that poises head and hood and makes his body tremble to the drone of Tom Tom and of Sembo, wooed by love's assassin sorceries. The moon is down, we are alone. May not our mouths meet, mad and mix, melt in the starlight of a kiss. There by the palms, the desert's edge, I drew thee to my heart and held thy shy, slim beauty for a splendid second and fell moaning back. Smitten by love's fork, flashing rod, as if the uprooted mandrake yelled, as if I had seen God and died. I thirst, I writhe upon the rack. El-Arabi, El-Arabi, it is not love, I am compelled by some fierce fate of vulture poise, heaven single on a speck of black. El-Arabi. There in the lonely gorge, across the dreadful lines of sleeping men, sword songs of the Sahara, thou didst write slim, sinuous and swift, warning me with the viper's hiss, and was not death upon us then. No bastard dog I made him kiss, God's grace, the all-surpassing gift. El-Arabi, El-Arabi, yea, death is man's elixir when life's pale wine falls and splashes over his imagination's rim. El-Arabi, 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 so tell me, and Leo and I, my male chorus, will not God grant us paradise to when the music earth began? We play with loaded dice. He cannot choose but raise right hand to bless. And it'll be great is the love of God and man. While I am trembling in thine arms, wild wanderer of the wilderness. El Arabi, El Arabi. Seductive as a serpent is, that poises his head and hood and makes his body tremble to the drone of tom-tom and of cymbal-wood by love's assassin sorceries. El Arabi, El Arabi, El Arabi. The moon is down, we are alone. May not our mouths meet mad and mix melt in the starlight of a kiss. El Arabi, El Arabi. There by the palms, the desert's edge, I drew thee to my heart and held thy shining beauty for a splendid second and fell moaning back, smitten by love's forked flesh and rod as if the uprooted mandrake killed, as if I had seen God and died. I thirst, I writhe upon the rack. El Arabi, El Arabi, El Arabi. It is not love. I am compelled by some fierce fate, a vulture poised, heaven's single ominous speck of black. El Arabi, El Arabi. There in the lonely gorge across the dreadful lines of sleeping men, swart sons of the Sahara, thou didst rise them sinuous and swift, warning me with a viper's hiss, and was not death upon us then, no bastard of thy maiden kiss. God's grace, the all-surpassing gift. El Arabi, yeah, death is man's elixir when life's pale wine foams and splashes over his imagination's realm. El Arabi, Arabi, Arabi. Rich amber and obsidian, thine eyes are to answer, sell me and leonine, thy milk caress. Will not God grant us paradise to when the music earth began? We play with loaded dice, he cannot choose but raise right hand to bless. El Arabi, El Arabi. Great is the love of God and man, while I am trembling in thine arms, wild wanderer of the wilderness. El Arabi, chill of earth, black-breasted, is uplifted at the glance of the red sun, million-crested, and the forest blossoms dance with light that stirs and lusters of the dawn, and with the bloom of the wind's cheek as it clusters from the hidden valley's gloom. Then I walk in woodland spaces, musing on the solemn ways of the immemorial places shut behind the starry rays of the east, and all its splendor of the west, and all its peace, and the stubborn lights grow tender, and the heart sounds hushed and cease. In the wheel of heaven revolving, mysteries of death and birth, in the womb of time dissolving, shape anew a heaven and earth, ever changing, ever growing, ever dwindling, ever dear, ever worth the passion glowing to distill the doubtful tear. These are with me, these are of me, these approve me, these obey, choose me, move me, fear me, love me, master of the night and day. These are real, these illusion, I am of them, false or frail, true or lasting, all is fusion in the spirit shadow veil. Till the knowledge lotus flowering hides the world beneath its stem. Neither I nor God life showering find a counterpart in them. As a spirit in a vision shows a countenance in fear, laughs the looker to derision, only comes to disappear. Gods and mortals, mind and matter, in the glowing bud they sever, vein from vein they rend and shatter, and are nothingness forever. The blessed, the enlightened, perfect eyes, these visions pass, pass and cease, pour shadows frightened, leave no stain upon the glass. One last stroke, O heart-free master, one last certain calm of will, and the maker of disaster shall be stricken and grow still. Burn thou to the core of matter, to the spirit's utmost flame, consciousness and sense to shatter, ruin sight and form and name. Shatter, lake, reflected spectre, lake rise up in mist to sun, sun dissolve in showers of nectar, and the master's work is done. Nectar perfume gently stealing, masterful and sweet and strong, cleanse the world with light of healing in the ancient house of wrong. Free a million mortals on the wheel, on being tossed, open wide the mystic portals, and be all together lost at Akyab. When the chill of black-breasted is uplifted at the glance of the red sun, million-crested, and the forest blossoms dance with the light that stirs and lusters of the dawn, and with the bloom of the wind's cheek as it clusters from the hidden valley's gloom. I walk in woodland spaces, musing on the solemn ways of the immemorial places shut behind the starry rays of the east, and all its splendor of the west, and all its peace, and the stubborn lights grow tender, and the heart sounds hush and cease. In the wheel of heaven revolving, mysteries of death and birth, in the womb of time dissolving, shape anew a heaven and earth, ever changing, ever growing, ever dwindling, ever dear, ever worth the passion glowing to distill a doubtful tear. These are with me, these are of me, these approve me, these Lightened, perfect eyes, these visions pass, pass and cease, foreshadows frighten, leave no stain upon the glass. One last stroke, oh heart, free master, one last certain calm will, and the maker of disaster shall be stricken and grow still. Burn now to the core of matter, to the spirit's utmost flame, consciousness and sense to shatter, ruin sight and form. Sun dissolving showers of nectar, and the master's work is done. Nectar perfume gently stealing, masterful and sweet and strong. Cleanse the world with light of healing in the ancient house of Rome. Free a million mortals on the wheel I'm being tossed. Open wide the mystic portals and be all together I once confirm my troth with thee, my will inspire with secret sperm of subtle free, creating fire. Mold thou my very flesh as thine, renew my birth in childhood merry as divine enchanted earth. Dissolve my rapture in thine own sacred slaughter, whereby to capture and atone the soul of water. Fill thou my mind with gleaming thought intense and rare to one, refined, outflung to naught the word of air. Most bridal bound, my quintessential form thus freeing from self be found, oneself would blend in spirit be. I once confirm my troth with thee, my will inspire with secret sperm of subtle free, creating fire. Mold thou my very flesh as thine, renew my birth in childhood merry as divine enchanted earth. Dissolve my rapture in thine own sacred slaughter, whereby to capture and atone the soul fourscore blades of gold and blue. Rides on the moon, a lilac conch of pearl. As if the dread god charioted anew, came conquering his amazing disco world. To war down all the stars, I see him through. The hair of this mine own Italian girl heard a love that bends her face on mine in the gondola. There is scarce a breath of wind on the lagoon. Life is absorbed in its beatitude. A might and red mage beneath the moon. Ah, should we come, a delicate interlude, to Campo Santo at this night of June. Here's for a while the immitigable your breath ruffles my soul in the gondola. Through maze on maze of silent waterways, guarded by lightless sentinel palaces, we glide the soft plash of the oar that sways. Our life like love does lapse no softer seas. Swoon in the bosom of Pacific bays. We are in tune with the infinite ecstasies. Adela, sway with me in the gondola. They hold us in these tangled sepulchres that guard such ghostly life they tower above. Our passage like the cliffs of death there stirs. No angel from the pinnacles thereof. All broods, all breeds, but immanent as hers. That reigns is this most silent crown of love. Adela, that broods on me in design, the gondola. crucifix to radiate seraphic notes. Flowers, flowers, oh let our light and darkness mix. Out of love, goddess and beast with me in the gondola. Come for your hair, be a cascade of fire. Your lips, twin snakes, your tongue, the lightning flash. Your teeth, God's grip on life, your face is liar. Your eyes, his stars, come let our Venus lash. Jupiter's four square blaze of golden blue rides on the moon and lilac conjure, as if the dread had charioted and
You don't want to. Oh, they kicked me.
came conquering his amazing discover. To ward out all the stars I see him through. Oh, 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 oh. A wild swan winging through the morning mist. The thousand kisses that we kissed. The infinite device, our love device. If by some chance its truth might be surprised. Are these all past? Are these to come? Believe me, there is no parting, they can never leave me. I have built you up into my heart and brain, so fast that we can never part again. Why should I sing you these fantastic songs? When all the time I have you in my arms, what is the murmur of our love that swells? Earth's dithyrambs and ocean's oracles. But this is dawn. My soul shall make its nest where your sighs swing from rapture into rest. Love's thurible, your tiger lily breast. Oh, I've been winging through the morning mist. The thousand kisses that we kiss. The infinite device, our love device. If by some chance its truth might be surprised. Are these all past? Are these to come? Believe me, there is no parting, they can never leave me. I have built you up into my heart and brain, so fast that we can never part again. Why should I sing you these fantastic songs when all the time I have you in my arms? Why is the murmur that swells as if it rams and oceans oracles? But this is dawn, my soul shall make its nest where your sighs swing from rapture into rest. Love's thurible, your tiger lily breast. not enough vitality to live. Do not then dream this night has been a loss. All night I have hung the God upon the cross. All night I have offered incense at the shrine. All night you have been unutterably mine. Miner in the memory of the first wild hour, when my rough grasp tore the unwilling flower from your closed garden, mine in every mood, in every tense, in every attitude, in every possibility, still mine. While the sun's pomp and pageant sign to sign, stately proceeded, mine not only so. In the glamour of memory and nostril glow of ardor, but by image of my brow, stronger than sense, you are even here and now. Mine, utterly mine, my sister and my wife. Mother of my children, mistress of my life.
Jamaicans is so blah blah, nobody even dances. They just stand up. Music.
That's no ain't party.
And you're an exile in a lonely land. But what were magic if it could not give my thought enough vitality to live? Do not then dream this night has been a loss. All night I have hung the God upon the cross. All night I have offered incense at the shrine. All night you have been unutterably mine. Miner in the memory of the first wild hour, when my rough grass tore the unwilling flower from your closed garden, mine in every mood, in every tense, in every attitude, in every possibility, still mine. While the sun's pomp and pageant sign to sign, stately proceeded mine, not only so in the glamour of memory and austral glow of ardor, but by image of my brow, stronger than sense, you are even here and now. Miner, utterly mine, my sister and my wife, mother of my children, mistress of my life. Cutting off martyrs, flower tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that the spot is just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that this body's just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows. One should go beyond the king of death's sight. Knowing that this body is just like frost, understanding it is like a mirage. Cutting off martyrs, flower-tipped arrows.
The trainee knows the surf and the lower realm. Together with the gods, the trainee will reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma. As a good man reflects on a flower. The trainee knows this earth and the lower realm. Together with the gods, the trainee will reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma. As a good man reflects on a flower. The trainee knows it's
Control it and like completely misled.
Who will know this earth and the lower realm together with the gods? Who will try to reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma as a good man reflects on a flower? Who will know this earth and the lower realm together with the gods? Who will try to reflect on the well-taught verse of Dharma as a good man reflects on a flower?
Mother and father might not do for him or other relatives as much good as a mind that is well directed can do for him. Mother and father might not do for him or other relatives as much good as a mind that is well directed can do for mother. Whatever an aggressor might do, an aggressor or an enemy to an enemy, a mind that's badly directed can do far worse than that to him.
Before long has passed by us, this body will lie on the ground, rejected without consciousness, just like a useless piece of wood.
Before long has passed by.
I bring you wine from above, from the vats of the storied sun, for every one of your love and life for everyone.
You shall dance on hill and level. You shall sing in hollow and high. In the festal mystical revel, the rapper is bacchanal ride. The rocks and trees are yours, and the waters under the hill. By the might of that which endures, the holy heaven of will.
Kindle a flame like a torrent to rush from star to star. Your hair is a coming torrent. We shall see things as they are.
I lift the mask of matter, I open the heart of man. For I am a force to shatter the cast that hideth pan.
Your love shall lap up slaughter and dabble with the roses of blood. Each desperate darling daughter.
Shall swim in the fervent flood.
I bring you laughter and tears, the kisses that foam and bleed, the joys of a million years, the flowers that bear no seed. My life is bitter and sterile, its flame is a wandering star. You shall pass in pleasure and peril across the mystic bar that is set for wrath and weeping against the children of earth. But ye in singing and sleeping shall pass in measure and
I lift my wand and wave you through hill to hill of delight. My rosy rivers life you in innermost lustral light.
I lead you, Lord of the maze, in the darkness free of the sun, in spite of the spite that is days. We are one, we are one, we are one, we are I bring you wine from above, from the box of the storied sun, for every one of your love, and life for everyone. You shall dance on a hill and level. You shall sing in hollow and high, in the festal mystical revel. The rapper's bacchanal rite. The rocks and trees are yours, and the waters under the Alistair Crowley home, Alistair Crowley to listen to this poem. So it is 18 years, Helena, since we met. A season so endeared, nor you nor I forget the fresh young faces that once glowed in that most fiery dawn of love. We wandered to and fro, who knew not how to. Those 18 years ago, sweetheart, when I and you exchanged high vows in heaven's sight that scarce survived a summer's night. What stood smoke from the stars was madness from the moon. That night we broke the bars was quintessential June. When you and I beneath the trees bartered our bold virginity. 18 years, months or hours, time is a tyrant's toy. Eternal are the flowers, we are but girl and boy. Yet since love left us with tonight, as it had never left the Answer from the south still flames your cruel hair, and Trojan Helen's mouth still not so ripe and rare as Helena's, nor love nor you, so leaps with lust or thrills with truth. Helena, still we hold, flesh fur, still we mix. Black hair with hair as gold, life has but served to fix. Our hearts' love lingers on the tongue, and who loves once is always young. The stars are still the same, changeful moon endures. Come without fear or shame, and draw my mouth to yours. Youth fails, however, all flesh became. Manhood and womanhood attain. Life is a string of pearls, and you the first I strung. You left first flower of girls, life lyric on my tongue. An indefatigable dance, an inexhaustible romance. Blush of love's dawn bright bud that bloomed for my delight. First blossom of my blood, burn in that blood tonight. Helena, Helena, fiercely fresh. Your flesh flies fervent to my flesh. What sage can there impute ice all time as my arm rings your waist. Space you surpass sublime as taking me we taste. Omnipotence and slaying sense, soul slaying soul. Omniscience. Listen to this poem, so it is 18 years, Helena, since we met, a season so endears. No, I forget the fresh young faces that once glowed in that most fiery dawn of love. We wandered to and fro, who knew not how to woo those 18 years ago. Sweetheart, when I and you exchanged high vows in heaven's sight, that scarce survived a summer's night. What search mode from the stars? What madness from the moon? That night we broke the bars was quintessential June when you went beneath the trees, borrowed our old virginity. 18 years, months, or hours. Time is a tyrant's toy. Eternal are the flowers. We are the girl and boy. Yet since love left us swift tonight, as it had never left the Fiercer from the south, still flames her cruel hair, and Trojan Helen's mouth, still not so ripe and rare. Selena's nor love nor youth, soul leaps with lust or thrills with truth. Helena, still we hold, flesh firmer, still we mix, black hair with hair as gold. Life has but served to fix our hearts. Love lingers on the tongue, and who loves once is always young. Always young. and fresh. Your flesh flies firm into my flesh.
Hey, butterfly, what's going on?
Pale as the night that pales in the dawn's pearl pure pavilion. I wait for thee with my dust pressed, shuddering a god, its bitter guest. Have I not gilded my lips and painted my lips with vermilion? Am I not wholly stripped of the deeds and thoughts that obscure thee? I wait for thee, my soul distraught, with aching for some nameless knot in its most arcane grip. Am I not fit to endure thee? Girded about the pipes with a golden girdle of glory. Dost thou wait me, thy slave who am, as a wolf lurks for a strayed white lamb? The chain of the stars snaps, and the deep of night is hoary.
Those mouth is aflame with its seven-edged sword proceeding. Come, I am writhing with despair, like a snake taken in a snare.
Mourning thy mystical name, till my tongue is torn and bleeding. Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion? Yea, thou art I, the deed awakes, thy lightning strikes, thy thunder breaks, wild as the bride that wails in the bridegroom's plum pavilion.
Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion?
Yea, thou art I, the deed awakes, thy lightning strikes, thy thunder breaks, wild as the bride that wails in the bridegroom's plum pavilion.
Pale as the night that pales in the dawn's pearl pure pavilion.
I wait for thee with my doves pressed, shuddering a god, its bitter guest. Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion?
Aspiration, but many are called, and few are chosen. For only if thou canst understand the written word with thy heart, canst thou perceive that even thy aspiration cometh not from the levels of Gupf and Nefesh, but It is truly the reflection of my descending power from Ruach. Always that. Worthy is thine aspiration, but many are called, and few are chosen. For only if thou canst understand the written word, am I not holy with thy heart, canst thou perceive that even thy aspiration cometh not from the levels of Gupf and Nefesh. It is truly the reflection of my descending power from Ruach. Always that.
This man's soul on his security camera.
My soul is strong, with aching for some nameless knot in its most arcane grip. Am I not fit to endure the
Girded about the
Data
cops
point
with
seems odd. Notarizing your signature should be enough. An affidavit, that's just a stupid additional cost. I mean, the fact he doesn't have a single lawyer friend or someone in his family that can help him out with that, and he can't get 1,500 signatures, just goes to show that his candidacy's kind of a failure to begin with. Not so much because of him personally. Again, he doesn't take any hard positions.
We got 1,650 signatures, dude.
Guys like him are valuable and not trustworthy. You can't trust a guy that can't even formulate and succinctly explain what his platform is and what he stands for and what he wants to end. He has no real platform other than trying to write off Thomas Massey's coattails. Well, why are you bringing up another Congressman?
John Kitover has officially been accused of trying to ride Thomas Massey's coattails, ladies and gentlemen.
Is that really a position?
It is true.
Affidavit part seems
the
odd.
golden girdle of glory. Dost thou weigh me thy slave for when, as a wolf lurks for a straight white lamb? The chain of the star snaps, and the deep of night is holy. Whose mouth is a flame with its seven-edged sword proceeding. Come, I am writhing with despair, like a snake taken in a snare. Mourning thy mystical name till my tongue is torn and bleeding.
Have I not gilded my nails and painted my lips with vermilion?
Yeah, thou art
Launch Operation Strike Team Russian and Missile System number 3. Comrade, my name is Lieutenant John. My name is Comrade Kitover. We are from Moscow, KGB holdover from 1942. My father and grandfather were members of the proletariat.
So he was so pissed to be there.
They finally kicked me.
A vision of flushed faces, shining limbs, the madness of the music that entrances, all life in its delirium of dances. The white world glitters in the void and swims through the infinite seas of transcendental trances. Yeah, all the hoarded seed of all my fancies bursts in a shower of suns, The wine cup brims and bubbles over. I drink deep hymns of sorceries, of spells, of necromancies. And all my spirit shudders to the bims. My sight, these girls and their alluring glances, their eyes that burn like dawn's lascivious lances, walking all earth to love, life's skims. The cream of joy, if God could see what man sees.
Intoxicating melodies, Martinenses.
I see him leave the saffron expanses, the choir serene and the celestial air, to swoon into their sacramental hair. A vision of flushed faces, shining lips, the madness of the music that entrances.
All life in its delirium dances. The wide world glitters in the void and swims through the infinite seas of transcendental trances. Yeah, all the hoarded seed of all my fancies burst in the shower of suns. The wine cup brims
And bubbles over, I drink deep of sorceries, of spells, of necromancies.
and all my spirit shadows to biddings.
My sight, these girls and their alluring glances.
Their eyes that burn like dawn's lascivious lances.
Walking all earth to love.
To love life's gifts. The cream of joy, if God could see what man sees. I see him leave the saffron expanses. The choir serene in the celestial air, to swoon into their sacramental hair.
into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skin's the tune. Oh, got right rhythm, seen the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius clouds, death had me down to his black heart. My breath, so that we seem the stillness, wider than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
For in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and fun and life avail him more.
On the black night beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of cold air, swung my soul out into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins are tuned. Oh, got right rhythm, seen the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius glass, death had me down to his black heart and fed up on my breath, so that we seem the stillness, wider than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
For in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and fun and life avail him more. On the black night beneath the winter moon, I close me in the limbs of Claudia into her red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins are true. Our right rhythm, seen the hideous play of death worms crawling on a corpse afloat, with life that takes its thirst only from things accursed.
Closer than Claudius class, death had me down to his black heart and fed up on my breath, so that we seem the
Stillness wider than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars.
For in the icy kiss of death, I found the God that is denied to man.
So long as love and thought and life avail him more.
crawling on a corpse afloat.
With life that takes its thirst only from things accursed. Closer than Claudia's class, death had me down to his black heart and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed in stillness whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars. For in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is denied man.
So long as love and thought and life avail them all. On the black night beneath the winter moon, I clothe me in the limbs of Claudia.
Swing my soul out into a red throat, so that the glimmer of our skins too.
Older our rhythm seem the hideous play of death. We're crawling on a corpse afloat.
With life that takes its thirst only from things accursed. Closer than Claudia's glass, death had me down to his black and fed upon my breath, so that we seemed as stillness whiter than the stars, more silent than the stars, a crown of stars. For in the icy kiss of death I found that God that is denied